We're working on Juan Fernandez and TJ DeLeo and Ramon Moore and Khalif Wyatt and Aaron Brown from a perimeter standpoint. We're dealing with Lavoy Allen and Mike Eric and Anthony Lee and Raleigh Jefferson and Scooty Randall. Everybody's got a role to perform.
All right, let's go post here, perimeter down here, post perimeter, here we go.
Every year we lose players and we get new players, so there's a lot of questions to see how the team is going to react and how everyone is going to play together.
Don't stand there. Get your team together. Act like you're going to win the game. Come on, Mike. Get your team together. Act like you're going to win the game.
Coach Dunphy thinks that there's no scripted method. Each team is unique, and he kind of has to allow them to feel out that process, to kind of see what this group is going to be in its own.
Finish, Rob. Good job.
I think we have great competition right now. There is some spots open, and we're fighting for spots that can be in the rotation. I think that's why we're having pretty good practices.
Guys push each other. We're competing. Guys know that there are opportunities for them to play.
We're definitely competing really hard, and everybody knows that if the harder we practice, the better team we're going to be.
Camera. Yeah, well, what are you doing? You can't do that. If I see that in the game, you're just going to come sit down next to me. Got to pay attention. Start doing it now. Turn it around. Red ball.
Coach Dumpf always tells us that do the right things on the court. Don't turn the ball over. Make the right decisions, and you'll get minutes.
If you want to, this guy has the minutes. If you want it, you got to take it from him.
We see what they have in practice, and that's what we have to judge by.
Keep it in front, TJ.
Juan Fernandez and Lavoy Allen will play a great deal of the minutes. Juan Fernandez on the outside with the shooting ability. He led the conference in three-point shooting last year.
Juan, you're going to pop out. If indeed they overplay that, we go to you right away, drive it, and we'll go down screen on the weak side. Here we go.
Lavoy Allen has been a force inside, a very good defender inside.
He's very, very reliable on the defensive end. All the film you watch, he's very rarely out of position.
You got Lavoy against Raleigh, right? He's outside. You couldn't come over here and double team on him and help him?
This offseason, I flew to Vegas and worked out with the USA national team.
He played on teams with the best college players out there, so it had to help him.
I felt honored. It was a great opportunity, and I think I took full advantage of it.
The off-season is a critical time for all athletes these days. You've got to stay physically strong, you've got to stay physically fit, and you've got to work at your game.
I got to go home and play with our Argentinian national team. Got to play a South American tournament, and then I got to practice with a team that went to the World Cup in Turkey, and a great experience for me.
Big shot, Moan, 62.
Michael Eric started last year, so we have that experience.
66.
We expect him to play more extended minutes and start and help us on the backboard and help us defensively.
He's gotten a lot stronger and a lot quicker, and I can see improvement.
I was once a follower, and now I'm leading by example by playing hard in practice every day.
Mike Eric's put in a lot of work, so those guys I think that will need to step up.
You thought Mike was all okay by himself? How about that, Mike?
And then the other spots are open. With Ramon Moore's a possibility, Scooty Randall's a possibility, TJ DeLeo.
TJ DeLeo got to play on the under-20 German team in the European Championship.
Back on D.
It's different from the American game, and I think I've kind of brought some of the things from the European games, and I think it's helped me so far in practice.
And then the guys that were here, Andrew Randall spent his whole summer here at Temple, working hard in the city, both on his game and in the classroom.
My off season so far was just like constantly working on every aspect of my game to help this team out, and also taking classes and keep my grades up.
Scooty Randall's done a great job in the off season and the preseason, and you're seeing the results of all this hard work this summer.
The coaches tell me all the time, just constantly keep doing what I'm doing, communicating on defense, keeping everybody going, keeping the energy level high. Got a good chance of playing a lot of minutes this year, being able to benefit and help this team out.
All right, now hold up. He's going to make that jump stop. He's going to go jump shot or kick there, and he's not going to just assume that position was open.
I definitely expect a lot out of Ramon this year. He's a really talented scorer. He knows how to get to the basket. He can shoot.
I'm expecting myself to have a bigger role than last year. It's a plus for me to, do good on the court because I think it'll lead to bigger things for myself and my teammates.
Raleigh will be a really important part to our team too. He's probably our best defender on the perimeter. He can guard big men, he can guard guards.
Those guys are all going to be battling for minutes. I would say the surprise is Aaron Brown. He's more mature than you expect most freshmen to be.
My role for this year, probably spark off the bench, just help in any way I can get on the court as a freshman.
Put some pressure on yourself. Can't be a freshman too long.
There are a lot of guys coming by that want to play, so that kind of desire and the fact that everyone wants to get a spot and wants the team to have a good season makes things a lot easier to work with.
You're always, as coaches, trying to figure out the best mix of guys that's going to produce the best on the court is going to be. There's a lot of opportunity there for some guys who didn't play as much last season to play more.